Good morning to all. My name is Roshni Dhabi, nursing tutor of Index Nursing College. Today we discuss about the fundamental rights. Introduction. Fundamental rights are the basic human rights enshrined in the Constitution of India, which are guaranteed to all citizens. They are applied without discrimination on the basis of race, religion, gender, etc. Significantly, fundamental rights are enforceable by the court subject to certain conditions. Why are they called fundamental rights? These rights are called fundamental rights because of two reasons. They are enshrined in the Constitution, which guarantees them. They are justiciable, enforceable by court. In case of a violation, a person can approach a court of law. Rights. In this article, you can read all about six fundamental rights of India: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. Right to quality. Article 14 to 18. Right to quality guarantees equal rights for everyone, irrespective of religion, gender, caste, race, or place of birth. It ensures equal employment opportunities in the government and ensures against discrimination by the state in matters of employment on the basis of caste, religion, etc. This rights also includes the abolitions of titles as well as untouchability. Right to freedom. Article 19 to 22. Freedom is one of the most important ideals cherished by any democratic society. The Indian Constitution guarantees freedom to citizens. The freedom right includes many rights such as freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly without arms, freedom of association, freedom to practice any profession, freedom to reside in any part of the country. Right against exploitation. Article 23 to 24. This right implies the prohibition of traffic in human beings, beggars, and other forms of forced labor. It also implies the prohibition of children in factories, etc. The Constitution prohibits the employment of children under 14 years in 14 years in hazardous conditions. Right to freedom of religion. Article 25 to 28. This indicates the secular nature of Indian polity. There is equal respect given to all religions. There is freedom of conscience, profession, practice, and propagation of religion. The state has no official religion. Every person has the right to freely practice his or her faith, establish the and maintain religious and charitable institutions. Cultural and educational rights. Article 29 to 30. These rights protect the right of religious, cultural, and linguistic minorities by facilitating them to preserve their heritage and culture. Educational rights are for ensuring education for everyone without any discrimination. Right to constitutional remedies 32 to 35 articles. The Constitution guarantees remedies if citizens' fundamental rights are violated. The government cannot infringe upon or curb anyone's rights when these rights are violated. The aggrieved party can approach the court. Citizens can even go directly to the Supreme Court, which can issue rights for enforcing fundamental rights. Features of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are different from ordinary legal rights in the manner in which they are enforced. If a legal right is violated, the aggrieved person cannot directly approach the SC bypassing the lower courts. He or she should first approach the lower court. Some of the fundamental rights are available to all citizens, while the rest are for all persons, citizens, and foreigners. Fundamental rights are not absolute rights. They have reasonable restrictions, which means they are subject to the conditions of state security, public morality and decency, and friendly relation with foreign countries. Features of fundamental rights continue. They are justiciable, implying they are enforceable by court. People can approach the SC directly in case of violation of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights can be can be amended by the parliament by a constitutional amendment but only if the amendment does not alter the basic structure of the Constitution. Fundamental rights can be suspended during a national emergency. But the rights guaranteed under Articles 20 and 21 cannot be suspended. The application of fundamental rights can be restricted in an area that has been placed under martial law or military rule. Importance of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are very important because they are like the backbone of the country. They are essential for safeguarding the people's interest. According to Article 13, all laws that are violative of fundamental rights shall be void. Here, there is an express provision for judicial review. The SC The SC and the High Court can declare any law unconstitutional on the ground that it is violative of the fundamental rights. Article 13 talks about not just always but also audience, orders, regulations, notification, etc. So what we discuss about today? First of all, fundamental rights, introduction of fundamental rights, then why they are called fundamental rights, उनको fundamental rights क्यों बोला जाता है, ठीक है, उसके बारे में अपन ने पढ़ा. then rights कौन कौन से rights होते हैं, ठीक है. then वो सारे rights को अपन ने क्या किया है, describe किया है, ठीक है. then फीचर्स ऑफ फंडामेंटल राइट्स, फंडामेंटल राइट्स के क्या क्या फीचर्स होते हैं, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ फंडामेंटल राइट्स कि फंडामेंटल राइट्स क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है, ये सारी चीज़ें क्यों होनी चाहिए, ठीक है. एंड थैंक यू.